La, la. Today we're gonna do some singing, huh, Chris?
I think you've just joined the craziest IELTS teachers on the internet. Today's lesson is about singing. Thank you for that, Jay. And I hope we're going to teach you some new vocabulary about songs and singing because this was a recent question in the IELTS speaking test.
Stick around!
Now, we've just learned that, Jay, you love to burst into song. It's a great idiom there, to burst into song. Do you often burst into song?
Sometimes. I actually have a really funny story if I can share that.
Tell me.
When I was younger, my dad, he's a bit of a comedian and he likes to joke around. And my sister and I were real little, he would walk through the mall or through the shops with us whilst holding our hands. And then all of a sudden he would burst into song. With people all around him and no one knew who he was. And of course, as children, we would get very embarrassed and we would try to run away from him, but because he was holding our hands, we couldn't. And I never forget that. And I think I have taken on that characteristic because I don't mind bursting into song every once in a while.
Wow. Great memories from your childhood. So let's think about what the students could answer in this question. You know, where do people sing and who do they sing with? So I know that people, if you go to a church maybe, some people sing in a church. There are things called choirs. If you go to church or if you are religious, you might sing in your religion.
You could also be part of a band.
Exactly.
Where you might be a lead singer or a backup singer. Chris, what is the difference between those two?
A lead singer is a person who stands at the front and sings the main part of the song, and a backing singer is a person who is in the back. You can kind of hear them.
Helping out.
Helping out.
Yeah.
What about sports events? Now, I know that in my country, football, soccer is a really popular event, and there are often songs related to that particular team. Does that happen in your country?
No, not in the States. Well, there are fight songs, we call them, but people don't usually sing to them anymore. Maybe in the past they did. However, here in Australia, it's still very common for the AFL football team, if they win a match, after they win, they go into the locker room and they sing their fight song before getting into the showers.
Yeah. Now, I know that lots of people watching this video like karaoke. Karaoke is when you get together with a group of friends and you sing with the lyrics on the screen. Are you a fan of karaoke?
I love karaoke.
Excellent. Okay, do you like karaoke? If you do, leave your ideas in the comment section below. One of the most common places for people to sing is where, Jane?
Singing in the shower.
Do you sing in the shower?
I sure do. Why do people sing in the shower?
I have no idea. And they also say that some of the best ideas come up in the shower. So singing and ideas, maybe they're related.
So make sure you're taking showers, everyone.
Exactly. What's the difference between hold a note? Can you hold a note?
No, it's another idiom.
It's another idiom that we've talked about in a previous class. And to be tone deaf.
Well, I think the difference is if you can hold a note, then you can sing, essentially. You're a good singer. You can we also would say that you have good pitch. And that means you can keep the sound steady. Whereas if you're tone deaf, you cannot do that. And you might sound really bad when you try to sing.
Which one of those are you? Are you tone deaf or can you hold a note?
I think I can hold a note. Look, I'm not going to be winning any music awards or become a celebrity, but I think I can sing okay.
Excellent. I'm totally tone deaf, so don't ever ask me to sing.
Do you like going to karaoke?
I love karaoke, but I don't care if people think that I'm rubbish. Okay. And finally, if you don't sing, maybe in the test you could say, I don't sing, but actually I hum or I whistle. Could you hum for us? And could you whistle for us? Excellent. So even though you're not talking about singing, you can say anything in the test. So for example, you could say, to be honest, I'm not a big singer. I'm actually tone deaf, but I do like to hum when I'm driving. So there's lots of ideas for you. I hope that was helpful. Was that helpful for you, Jay?
Oh, it was very fun and helpful, yes.
I really like listening to you singing. And if you like listening to Jay singing, put your ideas and put your comments in the section below. Thank you for watching.
Thanks.